Living with arthritis means you've probably tried everything from prescription medications to over-the-counter creams. But here's something your doctor might not have emphasized enough. What you eat can dramatically affect how much pain you experience every day. The right foods can be powerful allies in your fight against inflammation. Arthritis is more than just occasional discomfort. It's the morning stiffness that makes getting out of bed a challenge. It's the persistent ache that stops you from playing with your grandchildren or enjoying your favorite hobbies. It's the constant reminder that your body isn't working the way it once did, and being told to just manage it simply isn't good enough. What many people don't realize is that certain foods can either fuel inflammation or help extinguish it. Today I'm sharing 3 remarkable plant-based proteins that not only nourish your body but actively help reduce joint pain, decrease swelling and improve mobility. These aren't expensive supplements or hard-to-find exotic ingredients. They're affordable, everyday foods available at your local grocery store. If you're ready to take a more active role in managing your arthritis pain through natural approaches, let's explore these 3 powerful options. Number 1, lentils. Let's start with lentils. Tiny nutritional powerhouses that most people walk right past in the grocery store. I understand they might not seem exciting at first glance. They don't have flashy packaging or trendy marketing campaigns. You won't find celebrities endorsing them on social media, but for anyone living with the daily challenges of arthritis, these humble legumes deserve your attention. What makes lentils so special for joint health? First, they're an excellent source of plant protein without the inflammatory drawbacks of many animal proteins. Your body needs protein to maintain muscle strength around painful joints. When your muscles are strong, they take pressure off damaged cartilage and bone surfaces. But unlike red meat, which can increase inflammation through its saturated fat content, lentils provide clean protein that supports healing rather than hindering it. Beyond protein, lentils are remarkably rich in magnesium, a mineral that many arthritis sufferers are deficient in, especially as they age. Magnesium acts as a natural muscle relaxant, helping ease the tension around stiff, painful joints. It helps regulate nerve function and may reduce the nerve pain that often accompanies arthritis. If you've experienced those frustrating mornings when your joints feel locked in place, increasing your magnesium intake through foods like lentils could make a noticeable difference. Lentils also provide impressive amounts of potassium, which plays a crucial role in fluid balance throughout your body. Most people don't connect potassium with arthritis relief, but they should. Excess sodium from processed foods leads to water retention and increased joint swelling. Potassium helps your body eliminate that extra sodium naturally, reducing fluid buildup around inflamed joints. When that swelling goes down, pressure on pain receptors decreases too. It's a simple but effective pathway to relief. The fiber content in lentils deserves special attention for anyone with inflammatory conditions like arthritis. Blood sugar spikes trigger inflammatory responses throughout your body, including your joints. When you eat meals that cause rapid glucose fluctuations, your body releases inflammatory compounds that can intensify joint pain. Lentils' abundant fiber slows sugar absorption, helping maintain steady blood glucose levels and preventing those inflammatory surges that make your joints feel worse hours after eating. Lentils are also one of the richest plant sources of folate, which helps lower homocysteine levels in your bloodstream. Elevated homocysteine has been linked to increased inflammation and worse outcomes in inflammatory arthritis. The folate in lentils helps keep these levels in check, creating a less inflammatory internal environment where your joints can begin healing. Now for the practical part, how to actually enjoy lentils. The good news is they're incredibly versatile and simple to prepare. Unlike many beans, they don't require soaking. Just rinse, add to water or broth about 3 cups of liquid for 1 cup of lentils and simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes until tender but not mushy. Red lentils cook the fastest and work beautifully in soups and curry dishes. Green and brown lentils hold their shape better, making them perfect for salads and side dishes. Black lentils have an earthier flavor that pairs wonderfully with roasted vegetables or as a base for grain bowls. For maximum anti-inflammatory benefits, try cooking lentils with turmeric and black pepper, a combination that increases the bioavailability of turmeric's active compound, curcumin. Add fresh ginger, garlic and leafy greens for an anti-inflammatory power meal. A squeeze of lemon adds brightness while providing additional vitamin C that supports collagen production for healthier joints. Start with just 1 lentil-based meal per week and notice how your body responds. Small, consistent changes often yield better results than dramatic dietary overhauls. The beauty of lentils lies in their affordability. A pound of dried lentils costs just a few dollars and makes multiple meals, making this a budget-friendly approach to better health. When arthritis makes you feel disconnected from your body, like you've lost control, incorporating healing foods like lentils puts some of that power back in your hands. Natural healing doesn't always come from expensive supplements or medications. Sometimes it comes from something as simple as what's simmering on your stove. Now let's talk about one of the most versatile yet underappreciated foods for fighting arthritis inflammation, chickpeas. You probably know them as the main ingredient in hummus, or maybe as those round beans sometimes sprinkled on salads. But chickpeas deserve recognition as serious therapeutic foods when it comes to joint pain and inflammation. What makes chickpeas particularly effective for arthritis sufferers? Like lentils, they provide excellent plant protein without triggering the inflammatory response that can come from certain animal proteins. This matters tremendously when you're trying to strengthen the muscles that support painful joints without adding to your inflammatory burden. The protein in chickpeas helps maintain muscle mass that takes pressure off damaged joints while supporting your body's repair mechanisms. But chickpeas stand out for their exceptional mineral profile, particularly their manganese content. Manganese plays a direct role in forming connective tissue and cartilage, the very structures that cushion your joints and become damaged in arthritis. It also activates enzymes that function as antioxidants, helping neutralize the free radicals that contribute to joint deterioration. Just 1 cup of chickpeas provides nearly 85% of your daily manganese needs, a significant contribution to your body's natural repair processes. The antioxidant power of chickpeas goes beyond manganese. They're rich in polyphenols, plant compounds that combat oxidative stress in your joints. Think of oxidative stress as rust developing on your joint surfaces, accelerating wear and tear. The polyphenols in chickpeas help neutralize this rusting process, potentially slowing the progression of joint damage while reducing pain signals. Chickpeas also provide substantial amounts of choline, a nutrient that helps regulate the body's inflammatory responses. Choline supports the production of compounds that resolve inflammation rather than letting it persist. Many people don't get enough choline in their diets, which may contribute to chronic inflammatory states that worsen arthritis symptoms. Like other legumes, chickpeas contain saponins, natural compounds that research suggests may have specific benefits for arthritis. Saponins appear to inhibit enzymes that break down cartilage and may help prevent the formation of inflammatory chemicals in your joints. While more research is needed to fully understand this mechanism, the preliminary evidence points to saponins as one more way chickpeas help create a less inflammatory environment in your body. The fiber in chickpeas, both soluble and insoluble, supports a healthy gut microbiome, which increasingly appears connected to inflammatory conditions throughout the body, including in your joints. The gut-joint connection is a fascinating area of emerging research, with evidence suggesting that balanced gut bacteria help regulate immune responses that affect joint inflammation. The fiber in chickpeas feeds beneficial bacteria that produce anti-inflammatory compounds, creating a cascade of positive effects that can reach all the way to your painful joints. So, how can you incorporate more chickpeas into your meals? The possibilities are virtually endless. Hummus is just the beginning. Try different variations with roasted red pepper, garlic, herbs, or even chocolate for a surprisingly delicious dessert hummus. Roasted chickpeas make a crunchy, portable snack that satisfies the urge for something crispy without the inflammatory effects of typical processed snacks. Simply toss drained, patted dry chickpeas with olive oil and seasonings, then roast at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes until crispy. Add chickpeas to soups, stews, and salads for protein and texture. Mash them with avocado for a protein-rich sandwich spread. Use chickpea flour, also called besan, for making flatbreads, pancakes, or as a batter for vegetables. It's naturally gluten-free and adds protein to baked goods. You can even use the liquid from canned chickpeas, called aquafaba, as an egg replacer in many recipes, from meringues to mayonnaise. For maximum joint benefits, pair chickpeas with other anti-inflammatory ingredients. Turmeric, ginger, and olive oil all complement chickpeas beautifully while adding their own anti-inflammatory properties. A Mediterranean-style bowl with chickpeas, olive oil, vegetables, and herbs makes a complete anti-inflammatory meal that's as delicious as it is therapeutic. Chickpeas are budget-friendly and accessible. Available dried for maximum economy or canned for convenience. If using canned varieties, look for low-sodium options and rinse thoroughly to remove excess salt. Dried chickpeas require soaking but reward you with better texture and flavor. Start incorporating chickpeas into 2 or 3 meals each week. Their versatility makes this easy. Breakfast hummus toast one day, chickpea curry another, and a handful of roasted chickpeas as a snack. These small, consistent additions to your diet can contribute significantly to an overall anti-inflammatory eating pattern that supports joint health from the inside out. When arthritis makes you feel like your options are limited, foods like chickpeas show you that healing can be accessible, affordable, and even delicious. They represent a simple yet powerful step toward reclaiming comfort and mobility. Not through drastic measures, but through nourishing choices that support your body's innate healing capacities. Finally, let's explore our third plant-powered weapon against arthritis pain: tofu. I know tofu might seem intimidating if you haven't cooked with it before, or perhaps you've tried it once and weren't impressed. But for arthritis sufferers, this versatile soy food deserves another look, as it offers unique benefits, specifically for joint health and inflammation reduction. What makes tofu special for arthritis management? First, it delivers complete protein containing all essential amino acids, a rare quality in plant foods. This complete protein profile supports the maintenance of muscle tissue around your joints, creating natural braces that improve stability and reduce pain with movement. When the muscles surrounding damaged joints are strong, they absorb more impact and decrease the grinding and friction that causes pain. But tofu's real superpower for arthritis lies in its isoflavone content. These plant compounds have a mild estrogen-like effect that research suggests may help regulate inflammatory processes in the body. Studies have found that people with rheumatoid arthritis who regularly consume soy foods like tofu often report less joint pain and better overall function. The isoflavones in tofu appear to inhibit certain inflammatory pathways that contribute to joint destruction and pain signaling. Tofu is also remarkably rich in calcium, a mineral critical not just for bone health but for proper muscle function around your joints. In fact, calcium-set tofu, made with calcium sulfate, provides more bioavailable calcium per serving than dairy products without the potential inflammatory effects that some people experience from milk proteins. This matters tremendously for arthritis sufferers who need to maintain bone density while managing inflammation. Another standout nutrient in tofu is selenium, a trace mineral with powerful antioxidant functions. Selenium helps your body produce glutathione peroxidase, an enzyme that neutralizes free radicals before they can damage joint tissues. Beyond these specific nutrients, tofu contains valuable omega-3 fatty acids, though in the form of alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, which your body must convert to the more active forms. While not as potent as the omega-3s in fatty fish, the ALA in tofu still contributes to your body's anti-inflammatory capacity, especially when part of a diet low in inflammatory omega-6 fats. For vegetarians or those limiting animal products, tofu provides a valuable source of these essential fats. Tofu also contains significant amounts of iron without the potentially inflammatory effects of heme iron found in red meat. This matters for arthritis sufferers who may develop anemia of chronic inflammation, a condition where ongoing inflammation interferes with iron utilization, leading to fatigue that compounds joint pain. The non-heme iron in tofu helps maintain energy levels without triggering inflammatory responses. So how do you turn this nutritional powerhouse into delicious meals? The key to enjoying tofu is understanding that its bland nature is actually its greatest strength. It absorbs whatever flavors you pair it with. Think of tofu as a canvas for your favorite seasonings and sauces. For beginners, extra firm tofu is the most forgiving variety. Press it between paper towels with a heavy object on top for about 30 minutes to remove excess moisture. This crucial step helps it absorb marinades and achieve better texture when cooked. Then cut it into cubes or slabs. Marinate in your favorite sauce for at least 30 minutes. Longer is better. And bake, pan fry, or grill until golden. Try a simple marinade of soy sauce, ginger, garlic, and a touch of maple syrup, then bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 to 30 minutes, flipping halfway through. Add the cooked tofu to stir-fries, grain bowls, or salads. For something different, crumble firm tofu and sauté it with taco seasoning as a meat alternative for tacos or burritos. Silken tofu works beautifully blended into smoothies, soups, or creamy desserts, adding protein without altering flavor. For maximum anti-inflammatory benefits, pair tofu with turmeric, ginger, and plenty of colorful vegetables. Consider a stir-fry with tofu broccoli, bell peppers, and a sauce containing ginger and turmeric. The combination provides a spectrum of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that work synergistically to reduce joint pain and support healing. Another advantage of tofu is its affordability and accessibility. Available in most grocery stores, it's an economical protein source that stays fresh in your refrigerator for weeks when unopened. Once opened, change the water daily and use within 3 to 5 days, or freeze it for longer storage. Freezing actually creates a chewier texture many people prefer. For those concerned about soy consumption, the current scientific consensus supports moderate soy intake, 2 to 3 servings weekly, as beneficial for most people. Traditional forms like tofu have been consumed for centuries in Asian cultures with positive health outcomes. If you have specific medical concerns about soy, consult your healthcare provider. But for most arthritis sufferers, tofu represents a safe, beneficial addition to an anti-inflammatory diet. When living with the constant challenge of arthritis pain, it's easy to focus on what you can't do and foods you should avoid. Tofu represents a positive addition to your meals, something that actively works to reduce inflammation and support joint function. It's not about deprivation, it's about nourishing your body with foods that help you move more freely and live with less pain. There you have it, 3 powerful plant-based proteins that can help naturally reduce arthritis pain and inflammation: lentils, chickpeas, and tofu. Each offers unique nutrients that fight inflammation, support joint structure, and help your body heal naturally. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated diet plans, just wholesome ingredients that work with your body's natural healing processes. Try incorporating just one of these foods into your weekly meals and notice how your joints respond. Small, consistent changes often yield the most sustainable results. Remember that healing takes time. These foods aren't overnight miracle cures, but rather tools to create an internal environment where inflammation subsides and healing becomes possible. The cumulative effects of eating these foods regularly can significantly improve your comfort and mobility over time. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. It helps others with arthritis find this information too. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll know when I share more natural approaches to managing arthritis pain. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Drop a comment below letting me know which of these foods you'll try first, or sharing your own success stories with plant-based eating for arthritis relief. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore gentle movement practices that complement these dietary changes for even greater pain.